This is going to be a collective reading for the Taurus Last Quarter Moon that is happening Sunday, July 28th. This is the last quarter moon, the midway point from this Capricorn full moon we just had to the Leo new moon that is coming up. So I think a lot of people felt this Capricorn full moon. It was the second Capricorn full moon in the past month. Usually we only have, that doesn't normally happen. We don't have two moons in the same sign back to back. But we did. And this Capricorn full moon was very much pushing people to address things, to have compassion with yourself while addressing things, and just kind of like the second smack in your face from the first full moon in Capricorn to like, hey, wake up about these things, a reevaluation kind of thing. And Saturn retrograde adding into that. So we're going to look into what this last quarter moon is. The last quarter moon is when we are still applying some self-forgiveness or reevaluating things that came up with the full moon, releasing things as the moon is, decreasing. So let's just get a look at what is coming up with this last quarter moon in Taurus. What's coming up with this last quarter moon in Taurus? We have the Seven of Cups reversed, which is interesting. And what do we have at the bottom? Knight of Swords reversed. So I know confusion has been coming up in a lot of my readings. The last few ones, I think, might have even came up a bit in the Capricorn full moon reading. But like I said, we have Saturn retrograde happening, and it's happening in Pisces. And we also have Neptune retrograde happening. And so this confusion energy may be still very heavy. We may still have this like desire to make moves, make our ideas happen, but we're kind of left in this confusion state where we're really sorting things over, and it's kind of overthinking at this point. So let's see what's else coming up here for this. But yeah, like we've had a lot of choices to make lately, and that was one of the things that was a part of the Capricorn full moon reading, was being pressured to make some choices that we've been sitting on for a long time. 222 on the clock there. And we're having a hard time doing that. We're having a hard time really listening to what our intuition is telling us, and not just making a decision to make a decision, not just charging forward impulsively to the first thing we think of, or the thing that feels good but maybe isn't, what is actually good for us in the long run. What else do we have here? We have the Fool. Yeah, so we want to go on this new journey. Literally what I was just saying. We want to go on this new journey, and we have the Six of Cups reversed down here. But we're kind of being held back by our nostalgia. We're kind of being held back by the things that, like I said before, used to feel good to us, that maybe like we think they feel good, but we're getting stuck in this confusion energy, and not able to make this initial leap. And yeah, we have the Eight of Cups reversed down here. We're definitely having a hard time letting something go, and I think that's just really going to be highlighted. This is a last quarter moon in Taurus. Taurus is a Venus rolled sign. It is the Earth, an Earth sign, and our first quarter moon for this moon cycle was in Libra. So we have two Venus rolled parts of this cycle, and relationships have definitely been a big part of this conversation, I think, where we are like finding the ways that our relationships aren't matching up with us, or that we just want to kind of reintroduce ourselves to our relationships, get some new boundaries in our relationships, get some new ways of communicating with people. And one of the messages also is like not tolerating things just because like we're bored, because we don't know where else to go. We need to take that leap of faith and start moving and leave things behind. And this Hangman keeps coming back. We need to shift our perspective of, we might be feeling like it's too scary to make this new leap because we're so used to being in this situation. And if this is a relationship, we're so used to being in this connection, friendship, family, etc., that we don't see the possibility of leaving it behind. I think this nostalgia is just really coming through here. Like we're really, really hung up on somebody in some situation that we want to get back to. 444 on there. So yeah, we need to shift our perspectives and work our way out of this overthinking. Let me get one more here. So, it's going to be a lot of sorting through things. And like I said, this is a releasing kind of moon energy. So, you just kind of have to let things flow as they flow. What else did we say here? All right, 3 of Cups. Reversed. But we have the High Priestess on the bottom here. Yeah, I think we need to be reminded there is community out there for us. There are connections out there for us. There are beneficial, joyous situations to be in, especially when we are dealing with so much collective, you know, collective trauma, collective stress. There's so much going on right now that it's so easy to be just confused and kind of feeling down and out. And we really need to remind ourselves, like, that there is community out there for us. There are people that we will connect with. There are people that, you know, we will feel more meshed with, and we need to follow our intuition to those people. So what do we have here? Yeah, the 4 of Wands reversed. So I just feel like we don't have that steady foundation of listening to what our heart wants. And with this new moon in Leo coming up soon, there's probably going to be a lot of focus on the heart center and listening to your heart, listening to what makes you happy, listening to what makes you feel like proud of yourself, what makes you feel that joyous energy, because Leo is ruled by the sun, and it is the strength card in this deck. This is what the strength card looks like. So there's a lot of inner strength that comes with going through Leo season and Leo time and all that. And just to mention that, I want to pull an affirmation for us, because I feel like this is a little, you know, we got reassurance that there is good on the way, but we need to tune into it and get out of this nostalgia loop. Get out of this thinking everything's better as it was. Like, we can't go back to how it was. Things have happened that we can't undo. So we just have to move forward with what we can. Alright, what affirmation do we need for this last quarter moon in Taurus? I must serve within me before I can serve beyond me. Yeah, coming back to listening to yourself, coming back to tuning into yourself. You know, a lot of us lose that connection with our intuition because we fall into people-pleasing behaviors and habits that just make us lose touch of listening to our own feelings and getting in touch with that heart center. What else? I need not look further than myself. All that I seek resides within me. Yeah. I mean, how many affirmations do we need to be reminded that we know the answers? And that High Priestess, you have the answers within you to sort through all this confusion. You know, I'm not going to say that it's going to be super easy, but there are people out there. You are ready to start this new journey. You're ready to, you know, get out of whatever slump you've been in and finally get the ball rolling. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to listen to yourself and make moves. All right, that is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching this. If you did, I always do new moon, full moon readings over on my YouTube channel, and I usually post the summaries, if I can, to my Instagram. And if you want a personal tarot reading, that's on my website, and so is all my other witchy art products and everything else. So thank you for watching. I will see you at the new moon reading in a week.